We now have Portland Nightshader shirts and hoodies down in the description below. Be sure to pick one up today if you do want to support us moving into the APA and NCP season. Hey guys, John Jr. here, bringing you guys another APA video. Last week, unfortunately, we took a really heartfelt and heartbreaking loss to Chimpact because I didn't know Subpass was allowed. And obviously after that, we are 1-3, which is not a record that I like at all. I'm usually someone who goes like 8-4 in leagues, and this is very uncomfortable and unfamiliar for me. I do not like this at all. So obviously, we have to start the trek to get back on track now. We have to win this game, no questions asked. This week, we are up against Vivid, and finally, I think we have a phenomenal matchup. I don't know about phenomenal. We have a good matchup, probably like 60-40 in our favor-ish. But we have the matchup, finally. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the teams. Obviously, my team, we've got Gmax, Dirtledon, Kyurem, Rotomwash, Rabombi, Chandelure, Garbodor, the infinitely important Claydol. We got Socks, Bisharp, Golisopod, and Swoobat. And over on Vivid's side, he has Gmax Gengar, Jirachi, Rillaboom, Sirfetch'd, Araquanid, Boltund, Drampa, Sinroar, Togekiss, Golurk, and Mr. Rogers. As far as the biggest threats go, on our side of the field, I believe Bisharp is the biggest threat. He has not very much at all to deal with the Bisharp. His best switching is going to be Incineroar, which can obviously give us the Defiant boost, which is actually what we want. Dual Stabs plus Low Kick does him very dirty. On his side of the field, it's hard to choose what Pokemon specifically does the best, but with our Dark type being Gengar, and we not really have a resist for Gengar, I'm going to say Gengar is going to be the biggest threat. The Pokemon's Dual Stabs does a number against our team, and we do not have a great way to switch into this Pokemon. As for the 6 Pokemon that I think Vivid is going to be bringing, obviously, Gmax Gengar, the biggest threat. I think this Pokemon does phenomenal against us, and I think there's no reason this Pokemon should not come against us. Although Ben proved me wrong last time, so maybe he won't bring it. I have no idea. Jirachi is the next Pokemon that I think he will bring. I don't think we deal great with Jirachi. Maybe like a special Jirachi with like Earth Power. I think it gets that. That Pokemon could pose a threat. Maybe even Scarf Jirachi for the Dragon Dance Kyurem. Sirfetch'd is a Pokemon that eats us up. We don't really have a switch into Sirfetch'd, but yes we do, and I'll talk about it in a little bit. Togekiss is a Pokemon that does kind of It's like, it kind of wants to be Scarf, but it kind of wants to be Thunder Wave. It kind of wants to be offensive, kind of wants to be a pivot. It's like, Togekiss is really weird this matchup, but I do think he will bring it. Incineroar, he has to bring for Bisharp. Maybe he doesn't bring Intimidate. Who knows? He might not bring Intimidate. And then lastly, I think he will bring Golurk, because otherwise he does not have a switch into Terrakion. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the 6 that we are bringing. As I do for every single team with APA, we are starting with Dirtledon. We have Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Stealth Rock. 12 HP, 148 defense, 68 special attack, modest, 180 speed def, and 100 speed. This Pokemon, as per every other week, is going to be the main breaker. Stealth Rocks are kind of important depending on what 6 he brings. We have to find out whether the Incineroar is going to be Boots or Berry or maybe Leftovers or Assault Vest, or if the Togekiss is going to be Leftovers or Boots. And depending on what 6 he brings, we very, very much value Rocks. The combination of our Dual Stabs plus Dark Pulse allows us to hit everything, Dark Pulse allowing us to hit both Gengar and Jirachi. And then as far as our EVs go, we can live a Specs Mr. Rogers Focus Blast once we are Dynamax. We can outspeed the Max Adamant Sirfetch'd. We can live a close combat from Banded Jolly Sirfetch'd, which means if he's Banded Adamant, we outspeed him, so we're fine. And then we put the rest into Special Attack Modest. And then I also went back and I changed the EVs apparently, and we can live a Togekiss Modest Aura Sphere because Obunga said that we were really weak to Togekiss, and I agreed with him. Duraludon's purpose, he's here to get up rocks depending on how much we value them. We will determine that on team matchup. He's here to break, and that's Dirtledon for you. Our next Pokemon is going to be the Wincon, and a very, very cool Pokemon this week. We are going to have General Stud, the Bisharp. We have Throat Chop, Low Kick, Iron Head, and Rock Polish, 4 HP, max attack, 64 defense, and 188 speed Jolly. And we are holding the Focus Sash. This is a really cool Bisharp set, and I've actually never seen anybody run Rock Polish, so I really hope this works, or at least get a click it for the thumbnail. But basically, Throat Chop plus Iron Head hits legitimately everything not named Incineroar. And Incineroar, we have Low Kick for. If he is Intimidate and he gets us to the +1, we can actually OHKO it with a little bit of chip with the Low Kick. And once we get a Rock Polish up, things are looking really, really good for this Pokemon. We were forced to go Throat Chop over Knockoff because we can't hit the Gmax Pokemon with Knockoff, which is so annoying. And this Pokemon is going to be one of the reasons why we might want to get Rocks up depending on what he brings. Specifically if he's not Boots Incineroar. We can outspeed the Scarf Jirachi at +2, and that is actually the only in-depth calc I did for Bisharp. We went went max attack with the rest into the defenses. And that was because we couldn't really hit any other benchmarks that were important at all. The next Pokemon that I thought did really well was going to be Whisper, the Chandelure. Unfortunately, I feel like we're very forced to bring Scarf this week though, with Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Memento, and Trick, 12 HP, 68 defense, 196 special attack modest, 4 Spadef, and 228 speed. This Pokemon is here specifically to be a revenge killer for both the Gengar and the Jirachi, and even the Sirfetch'd and other things like that. The only real Pokemon that gives this Pokemon trouble is going to be Incineroar. We can outspeed the Scarf Sirfetch'd if he has max Jolly. We can avoid the 4-hit KO by Jirachi Iron Head because I know we're going to get flinched down, and then we put the rest into special attack, modest. Something else really cool that we can do with this Pokemon is Memento into one of our 2 win cons, the next one that I will talk about in just a second, or Bisharp. And then obviously our trick target is going to be like the Araquanid or the Incineroar to hopefully get boots off of it, or the Golurk. Our next Pokemon, we did not switch into Sirfetch'd legitimately at all, except for one Pokemon on our team, so we had to bring it. Making his debut, we have Hefty, the Garbodor. Gunk Shot, Stomping Tantrum, Spikes, and Pain Split, 108 HP, 68 attack, 236 defense, Impish, 28 Spadef, and 68 speed. And we are holding the Rocky Helmet, and we have Aftermath. Like I said, this Pokemon is legitimately here just to switch into the Sirfetch'd. We can live 2 Banded Adamant Sirfetch'd close combat, which is very impressive. He actually does kill us with 2 Banded Adamant Brave Birds, but one of 2 things can happen if that happens. 1, he dies to Recoil, Rocky Helmet, and Aftermath 2 times over. Or 2, we get a free switch into something like Durtolodon. Gunk Shot plus Stomping Tantrum hits almost everything, if not everything, for at least neutral damage on his team. Our attack investment allows us to OHKO max HP Togekiss after Rock. We can live an offensive Mr. Rogers Psychic. We can outspeed the 20 speed Togekiss, and then we put the remainder into attack. Like I said, this Pokemon is legitimately here to check the Sirfetch'd. It has no other purpose except, I guess it can kind of check the Rillaboom if the Rillaboom is grassy terrain, because I don't know, does it get high horsepower? Let me check that actually. So correction, we don't check the Rillaboom if he has high horsepower over Earthquake, which I don't see why he wouldn't. We have Spikes to potentially click once we switch this in on Sirfetch'd if we do find out that he is choiced into a move. And then we have Pain Split to get some HP back, obviously, because we have no reliable recovery, no Black Sludge, no anything like that. Our next Pokemon is going to be the secondary win con for the 2nd week in a row. We got Socks, Terrakion, post combat Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Rock Polish with the Chopo Berry, 20 HP, 244 attack, 44 defense, 4 Spadef, 196 speed, Jolly. I say this is our secondary win con because the team was not built with Terrakion winning in mind. He just legitimately did not need a 4th move slot. I kind of wanted Sword Stance, but then we didn't outspeed the Gengar, which I felt like was very important. I kind of wanted Stealth Rock, but I felt like Durtolodon could get them up much more reliably than Terrakion, mainly because we'll want to hit an attacking button with Terrakion. And then I didn't want Quick Attack, so we put Rock Polish. He has almost no switch into our dual stabs, and Earthquake can hit the combination of Gengar plus Jirachi. We can live a max Gengar Shadow Ball or Focus Blast after Rock. We avoid the 3-hit KO from Banded Sirfetch'd First Impression after Rocks, and then we can outspeed the max speed Jirachi. This Pokemon is primarily here as a breaker, but it can definitely turn into the win con if Golurk gets weakened at all or is just dead, or even not brought. And then for our last Mon, we have Spin Cycle, the Rotom Wash. Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Defog, 124 HP, 44 defense, 52 special attack, 36 Spadef, and max speed Timid with the leftovers, not the choice specs. We have max speed to outspeed the Rillaboom, which I think is pretty important to find out if he's Scarfed, because I feel like Scarfed is pretty likely, or to get a potential burn off on that Pokemon. We can leave a max Gengar Shadow Ball after Rocks. We can leave a Scarf Sirfetch'd close combat after Rocks, and we avoid the 3-hit KO from an offensive Togekiss. This Pokemon is here to get us a lot of momentum into Terrakion or Durtolodon to break things to make way for Bisharp. This Pokemon is also here to help out with Incineroar as well as Golurk, putting both Bisharp and our Terrakion in good positions to win, and also to spread around burns because burns are pretty good against his team. And then we have Defog as web control in case he does bring Araquanid. I don't think he will because we have Bisharp, but you never know. So, to recap the team, we have Durtolodon, the Breaker, here to get rocks up for potentially Bisharp or Terrakion. We have the Wincon, General Stud, the Bisharp. Hopefully we can get a Rock Polish up late game, maybe get an Intimidate off on us so we get the +1 attack and potentially sweep late game. We have Whisper, the Revenge Killer, here to specifically kill the Gengar as well as the Jirachi. We have Hefty, the Garbodor, here legitimately only to check the Sirfetch'd and then die. We got Socks. We got the Terrakion here as a potential late game Wincon, but also a Breaker. And then lastly, we have Rotom Wash in more of a supportive role this week, potentially spreading around statuses, as well as keeping webs off of our side of the field. So, to win this game, getting rocks up is going to be pretty important, or spikes, after either sort of hazard damage just to see what is boots and what isn't, and getting General Stud in a position to win with its 3 moves late game with a Rock Polish up, or even Terrakion if he doesn't bring Golder. Spread around Burns is going to be phenomenal. Switching in Garbodor on the Surf Edge to whittle that Pokemon down. I think we've got a pretty good matchup, and I am ready for this match. But thank you guys so much for watching this team builder, and I will see you guys in just a second with the match. Okay, and we're connected with Vivid here again. Phenomenal dude. Be sure to check him out down below. You can check out our pace down below as well if you did skip the team builder, which I know a lot of you do. You guys need to go back and check those graphics, but let's go ahead and get connected here with Vivid and see what 6 he ended up bringing. So, Golurk, Togekiss, Gengar. He brought the exact 6 I thought, except no Surfetched. I literally brought Garbodor specifically because of that stupid leak holding idiot. And now we face a dragon, and Drum is actually very scary for us to deal with. I was very much hoping to not see that Pokemon. So, as far as the lead goes, now I'm very much thinking we lead Garbodor. I think Garbodor's a fine lead. If he leads Golurk, we can just go into Rotom very, very freely. Garbodor has virtually 0 purpose now. We could really just lead it and get up some spikes. That'd be phenomenal. We could also lead Duraludon. I don't see any downside to leading Duraludon, actually, unless he leads Golurk. Rotom's universally a good lead. I'm torn between Rotom and Garbodor, but I've got time to think. So if I lead Garbodor, I think he either leads Drampa, Incineroar, or Golurk. And Garbodor puts me in a bad situation if he leads Golurk, but I go hard Rotom every time, and I get Defog off. I think I'm gonna lead Garbodor. My gut's telling me Rotom because it's the best lead in the game, but I'm gonna go Garbodor because of how little of purpose it has now. Or we could save the Nah, I've already locked it in. So let's go ahead and write down what he has. He has Gengar, Jirachi, Drampa. Drampa's gonna be such a problem, dude. I ignored it in prep, and that's my fault. If we lose to it, it's on me. Incineroar. Getting these hazards up will be phenomenal. Please don't lead Golurk. And that's Golurk. So, we go Rotom every time. I love this thing shiny, by the way. I just found out what this is like 2 days ago, and I love it. We can't waste any time. We have to go into Rotom, unfortunately. But we get the freest defog of our life, and then we get to find out what his Rotom answer is, actually. And if it's just going to sit here. If it's just going to sit here, I'll use this time to see if we would die to an Earthquake, actually, from a Golurk. We would die to an Earthquake, and we would do 17 with Stomping Tantrum. So we go Rotom every single time. And this should be the freest rocks of his life. He should not fear anything. Tempted to get spikes up, but I really don't want hazards up on my field. So we're going to go Rotom. What is his switch into Rotom, actually? And he does get his rocks up. Okay. Drampa. I think it goes Drampa here very easily. What do I have for that, actually? Drampa actually claims a KO here. Do I have to prevent the Drampa? I think I have to prevent the Drampa. I think I have to Volt Switch. I think I have to Volt Switching over to Duraludon. Very aggressive, but he's not staying in on my Rotom. Stealth Rock, yeah. And he goes Drampa. This would have claimed a KO if I didn't do this. Your Drampa. And then we go into Duraludon. And we click a button. Is that EV? Let me see. Rotom Wash. Volt Switch. Maybe more split that. Doesn't look AV. I actually go Terrakion on here and click Close Combat pretty freely. Terrakion. He might be Chapel though. I'm gonna go Duraludon. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Socks. We're going Socks. We're going Socks. So if he's Chapel, he doesn't Oko us with anything. Yeah, if he's Chapel, he Okos us with nothing. So, we lose very, very little. It was leftovers, actually. So I don't fear anything from you, actually. I'm gonna click Stone Edge. I'm gonna get very aggressive. He shouldn't stay in, even if he does, he doesn't Oko us with anything unless he hits a Focus Blast. He withdraws. Golurk. That's a good play, actually, yeah. I didn't even think about that. We hit our Stone Edge. That does so much damage? Is that a crit? No. Why did we do that much damage? Golurk. So, that does, I guess that's the right amount of damage. Earthquake should guarantee KO. He might Dynamic Punch. I'm gonna go into Garbodor actually, because it serves no purpose, and I don't think he'll click Earthquake on the incoming Rotom. So we'll see what he does here. I think he might, like, worst case, I think he clicks Dynamic Punch on the incoming Rotom. And even if he does, actually, I think we can live this. We have a chance to live this. He clicks Drain Punch. Yeah, okay, cool. So we get Rocky Helmet Chip on this, which is cool. I'm gonna imagine we do more chip than we take. Drain Punch. And honestly, I might just get up some spikes here, dude. I'm gonna be real. Spikes are looking pretty clean, but I also want hazards away. So we could just go Rotom. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Rotom and click Hydro this time, because I think he's gonna stay in. Because I've been very, very aggressive so far this game. I've been insanely aggressive so far. I've been insanely aggressive. But chip on this is phenomenal. It's putting Terrakion in a very good position to win. Let me see, Terrakion, Golurk. Earthquake does, he actually withdraws. If this is Drampa, he made a very good play. Nemo. Who's Nemo? Yeah, this is what we want to see, actually. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Okay. I'm thinking I get a free Volt Switch into Garbodor. I'm thinking that's very free. That's exactly what we're going to do. I don't think he's... I think he does stay in. But I think he's probably going to be AV. He actually withdraws into the Drampa. Okay, cool. So, we get Terrakion again for free. Right? Or do we go Duraludon this time? Feeling kind of brazy, because we know he's leftovers. Let me think about this. Terrakion, good for a lot. Terrakion's in a good position to win. I think we go Duraludon this time, and we click a button. That's what it's looking like, dude. I'm gonna be real. That's what it's looking like. Because if we Dynamax... Let me see, Togekiss. I'm going to Dynamax Darkness here. Because we actually are going to try to catch the Jirachi off guard. I really want to get my Stealth Rocks up, but I still want to defog the ones that are on my side of the field away. So I really hope I clicked Max Darkness now that I think about it. I really hope I clicked it. So Rocks, Drain Punch. We don't know anything about his team so far is the only thing. But I'm going to click Max Darkness, trying to catch the Jirachi, which is otherwise a very, very good switch into this. Lower its Spadef. Put him in a very awkward position to switch into this Pokemon. I've been playing mad aggressive, so maybe he won't, but we live any hit from this thing regardless. Oh, do we put it in Berserk? I don't think so. No, we don't put it in Berserk. No way. Especially because he was more defensive anyway. You might go Togekiss as a middle ground, because I'm obviously not clicking Jirachi? What is this? 11-11? Let's make a wish! Let's make a wish, baby! Let's go! Make a wish on this Dark Pulse, dog. Let's go. In his head, dude. Swear. Let's get this Spadef drop. This should do... I'm sorry, how much does that say? It should do minimum 65% if he's max HP. And if he's if he's no HP, this almost KOs. This is insane. If I would've got the Spike up, this actually would've KO'd if he's no HP. But I think he's gonna be more Fizz-Dap for the Terrakion. I don't know. We'll see. Goodbye. That's a crit. That's a crit. Goodbye. That's a crit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we gotta click a free button next turn anyway. Goodbye. Goodbye. Because I'm gonna assume... How much would an Aura Sphere have done? Out of curiosity, how much would an Aura Sphere have done? 34%? What about Earth Power? 38%? Why is this the play? Wait. Are you going to give me your Pokemon? Focus Blast doesn't KO me. Ever. I'm clicking G-Max Darkness. What is this? Disable? Can you disable this? No, he G-Maxes. Okay. Am I Calcs wrong? I'm sorry if you hear the static in my earbuds. I don't want to put on my headset. That's a cool looking Max, actually. The special thing. The Dynam... whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The shiny. Max Knuckle, you die. I'm gonna kill you, right? Yeah. Perish. Because you can't be Cobra, you can't be No, you wait, you don't die. You don't die to this, do you? Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna max guard to waste it 1 turn of Dynamax, I think. Yeah, because I don't switch into this otherwise. We're gonna max guard. So he has Focus Blast. He has Focus Blast. I'm not sure why this was the play. I guess so. I'm shocked he didn't go into light. I don't know, actually. I guess he didn't switch into this Pokemon. G-Max Terror. Is that Spooper? Is that the spooky one? Garbodor, can you live too? Garbodor could have actually lived too if we were... Oh, no, that's Dynamax. I think it's Sack Garbodor time. I'm gonna be real. This Pokemon still comes in and puts in the finest, and we still need to get rocks up. I think it's Garbodor Sack time. And I forgot I have Focus Sash on Bisharp, so we definitely want to get this Defog up as soon as possible. So we go Garbodor. He's gonna kill us for sure. Assuming he still clicked G-Max Terror. He might have clicked Focus Blast expecting the Bisharp. So he's gonna kill us. Goodbye, Hefty. You did nothing in your debut, actually. And then what's my play here? I guess I have to go into Whisper. Right? Can I actually go... I can actually go Rotom. That Volt Switch KOs. Actually, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, yeah. Okay. Yeah. This doesn't get... Energy Ball actually has a roll to KO us. It's a roll in our favor heavily, though. Very heavily. Like, even if he's modest, it's a roll heavily, heavily in our favor. And if he's timid, he never KOs us. So we'll see what he does. What do you go into? Drampa? Yeah. But once we get this chip down, Terrakion's looking phenomenal. And actually, we go Terrakion and we can 2KO Golurk with Earthquake if I'm feeling kind of breezy. But I don't know if I'm feeling that breezy. But I think I have to feel that breezy. We gotta go Terrakion, I think. We gotta go Socks. We do got Socks. Drampa. I also think he might stay in here. Can he Oko me? Not Life Orb. Terrakion. Cannot Oko me. Why does Draco do so much more than Focus Blast to Terrakion? I'm Chopo Berry, baby! We're clicking Earthquake here. Earthquake 0 downside. Earthquake as he goes Golurk is going to be phenomenal. I see no downside. I see 0, it's not downside. Was his Incineroar Intimidate? I actually don't remember. I should have looked at that. I'm trying to think. If we get this chip on Golurk, actually, we get a free Rock Polish on something. I'll see what he clicks here. If he clicks Focus Blast, that's good for us. 1, because he has a 30% chance to miss. And 2, okay, so he stays in. How much does this do? It's like a 2-hit KO. Berserk. I don't think you should KO us. Draco. He missed. I'm sorry about that, but I actually don't think that KO'd us. Unless, because I'm assuming he's defensive. If he's defensive, actually it did KO us. It had a chance to. Yeah. Actually, it always KO'd us. That's kind of crazy. I'm sorry about that one. I guess I clicked Stone Edge. Well, I saw that he would give me this Pokemon. By close combat. I still think he's going Golurk. What do I lose clicking close combat? I can just go Rotom every time. Go Golurk. I'm sorry you missed that, dude. Yeah, and he went Golurk. Ah! Wait. Gengar. Okay. That was risky. He just saw me click Earthquake, but I'm Chople. so you actually do not kill me, and I'm not scared of you at all. We're gonna click Earthquake. I think he's gonna click Trick here, though. We're gonna click Earthquake. I'm sorry he missed that. That sucks a lot. There you go. How's our in-game looking? Bisharp's looking free, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Dude. Bisharp's looking kind of free once we get a rock polish up. Assuming he's not Cobra Jirachi. Goodbye, that's a crit. Because he's gonna have Aura Sphere, Earth Power, Fighting Move, something. To Bisharp, how much doesn't Earth Power KO us? If he's Earth Power, he actually doesn't OHKO us. Which is cool. But we gotta focus on right now. If he goes Golurk right now, that would be the absolute best case scenario. Because then we can get a Rock Polish up and do some damage. But also Rachi's annoying. Quick Psychic, how much does this do? This does not ever KO us. Yep. Die. Okay, so goodbye Gengar. Sox has enough HP to live another round of rocks. Earthquake was disabled. This should be the freest Jirachi of your life, dog. Goodbye, that's a crit. This should be the freest Jirachi of your life. Unless this is his close comp. If he goes Jirachi, I think I gotta let Sox go. Because now I'd never get a Rock Polish up. Just go Lurk. Okay. Okay. Well, obviously I can't touch this. We gotta go into Spin Cycle. And also, Chandelure's not very important now. I really want my rocks up. We go Spin Cycle here. He has no reason not to click Drain Punch. I think, in my opinion, he has no reason not to click that. We could've went Shandy, actually, then. Should've went Shandy. Shandy doesn't have any purpose left. Drain Punch, yeah. He had no reason not to click that. Okay. We're gonna click Hydro this time. Actually, I really want these rocks gone. Right? I really want these rocks gone. Especially now that we know he's not... we know he's not Specs or anything on Drampa. I feel a lot safer right now. Oh, and we click Defog. Cool. What do you click? Toxic? Shadow Punch. This is KO? Probably? No, actually. Shadow Punch. Okay. If we kill this, actually, Terrakion's so free. So, we're gonna click Hydro. Maybe we should click Willow, but damage on Drampa is damage on Drampa. He goes into Drampa. I'm gonna assume... Yeah. This Drampa's a threat. We do about 20% with this. I don't think that'll put him in range of whatever Berserk. Maybe it will. Does it? It does. I don't know if it's 33% or if it's half. So, what do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here? Do I let this Pokemon go? Actually, I'm gonna click... What Pokemon do we not need? We gotta sack something. Or we could just go General Stud. Do we need the Rock Polish off? Not necessarily. Unless he's Scarf. I'm gonna sack Rotom. We're gonna click Hydro. I don't think I need Rotom anymore. Awesome. Oh, he clicked Roost. I forgot this thing got Roost. This thing's such an issue. I should just click Volt Switch into Terrakion then. Ha. What do I value this game? We're gonna click Volt Switch and we're gonna go into Shandy now, I think. I don't think Chandelure has purpose. Shandy, Drampa. Unless he's Scarf Jirachi. Comes on. Not Modest. Not Life Orb. You still Oko us. Actually, you know what? I really want him to kill... I'm gonna click Volt Switch, and I'm gonna go into Shandy. For sure. Because... How much does Bisharp do? Bisharp does so much with low kick. Okay, I'm gonna go Shandy because if he is... If he clicks Draco here and he gets the drop, we're gonna go into Bisharp and we're gonna click Rock Polish, and I think we win. Unless he's Jirachi. Goodbye, that's a crit. Actually, we don't even KO with Throat Chop. Hyper Voice. Oh my gosh, that was an accident. Okay. What do we do here? I don't want to give him the Scarf because he's +1. I think I'm gonna pivot back into Rotom. Ha. I really want damage on this, dude. Chandelure to drop. How fast are you? Can I afford tricking you with the Scarf? +1, 84. Would you outspeed Rotom then? Not even close. Just be Bisharp. Chandelure. We're just gonna click Fire Blast, dude. We need this chip. Come on, Shandy. Yes, okay. Click Draco, please. Oh my gosh, hit. Yes, okay. We might have just won with Bisharp. Maybe. Bisharp. I don't know if he was Intimidated or not. It depends on if he was Intimidated. Do I see myself getting another opportunity? Drop a Draco Hyper Voice. I could also just go Duraludon, actually, and click Dragon Pulse, and he doesn't have a switch in for that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pressure this. Because we always have the Sash we always have the Sash on Bisharp. I click Dragon Pulse every time. Every time. Maybe I should click Dark. No, because I gotta kill this. I gotta kill this if he stays, and he's +1. He withdraws into Jirachi, probably. Nemo. What is Nemo? We've seen this before. Okay, actually, Chip on this is phenomenal. Is he Intimidate? He's not Intimidate, so he's, Okay. He's not Intimidate, which is good information. Not Intimidate. Let me see. Sinroar. You shouldn't ever outspeed us. 50 Dragon Pulse. That is about what I expected from a defensive Incineroar. Let me see if I gotta attack you one more time to put you in range of Bisharp. I do. Do I value that, or do I value sacking Rotom? I think I value getting the chip off here. I'm gonna be honest. I think I very much value getting the chip off here. It's Fake Out. Okay. But that didn't matter. So we're gonna click Dragon Pulse again. You should never outspeed me. We'll see what he goes for. Flare Blitz will guarantee Okomi, assuming he's any amount of investment. Drain Punch. That does KO me. Okay. Drain Punch. Now we go to Rakion, and we click Earthquake. Do I think he'll be Shuka when he's weak to my dual stabs? No, and if he is, I'm gonna scream. An Earthquake should two-shot the Golurk. Come on, Socks. Earthquake. We got Socks, baby. Come on. And Bisharp's still looking phenomenal. We literally just need the slightest bit of chip on the Rashi. Die. Awesome. And he goes Golurk and clicks Drain Punch for absolutely free. I don't know if we can win this. Okay. Just drop a Togekiss. How do I win this? I win this by him not having Order Spear on Rachi, but I guarantee that's not going to be the case. Goodbye, it's a crit. wish I was just Sucker Punch, man. Actually, do I even need the Rock Polish? No, I don't even need the Rock Polish. Hold on. Can I kill it from this range with a Throat Chop? The average is Colbur. We can. I don't need Spin Cycle anymore then. No, I don't need Spin Cycle anymore. Spin Cycle lets him drop off for free every time. So I sack Spin Cycle, I go into Bisharp. Yeah, Drain Punch. I go into Bisharp, we KO with Throat Chop. We should KO with Throat Chop. Probably. We have to KO with Throat Chop. We don't have an option, actually. Yeah, we don't have an option. We have to go Bisharp, we have to KO with Throat Chop. Now I wish I had Knockoff. Stupid G-Max fools. If this was stinking G-Max, we would have won for sure. But now it's unsure here. We gotta go for Throat Chop. I don't think he's gonna be Colbur. Even if he's Colbur, we two-shot, we OHKO the Drampa from this range, and we get the chip needed on Rachi. As long as he's not Scarf, I think we win this with Rachi. He switches out, actually. What is this? I forgot he had this Pokemon. Oh, we killed the Rachi, didn't we? Goodbye, that's a crit. How much do you take with Holy Kiss? Iron Head OHKOs you. Actually, we get up a Rock Polish and we win. Or we just win in general with Iron Head. Yeah, we're gonna click Iron Head here. I thought this was Rachi the whole time, dude. Or a Sphere. Eat. Cool. We ate, baby. Let's get it going. Don't be Babiri. Awesome. Drop. Die. Did Bisharp win the game in-game? Did Bisharp win late game? Because we OHKO Dropper from this range with Low Kick, assuming he's not Fizz Def. I don't think he is based on the calcs from earlier from Earthquake. With Terrakion. You die to... You have to die to the Low Kick. Bisharp, you gotta pull this home, big fella. Let's get it going. You gotta pull this home. Die. I think we did it. I think we did it. The crit, I don't think the crit mattered. Even if he was max Fizz Def, that always did above half. If he was max Fizz Def, that did 49% min. And I don't think he was max Fizz Def based on the Terrakion rules. I think we got it. Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh. I think so. I don't want to speak too soon. Please die, Golurk. I think this dies to the, I don't know for sure if this dies to the Throat Chop. Please die. Come on, Terrakion. Or come on, Bisharp. And if not, we have Terrakion with Earthquake. That should KO after. Die. Die? He lived. Okay. He put this onto a roll, dog. That's cool. Earthquake kills most variants of this Golurk. Come on, Socks. Earthquake kills most variants of Golurk from this range. You got one job, Socks. Let's get it going. Come on. You got one job. Die. Come on. I can't look. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh. Finally, dude. Finally. I played that pretty well, except for the fact that I thought it was Jirachi in the back the whole time because I forgot we OHKO'd it with Dark Pulse. But I think we played that pretty well, and I think Vivid played well too. I think that was a good game all around. The Citrus Berry almost gave me a heart attack because if that was the Big Papa or like Wiki or one of those, I would have lost, I think. But we did it. We did it. Okay. I'm sorry for not the great commentary. I was very nervous this entire battle, and I don't know why. And we got it done, I guess. I forgot it was Togekiss in the back. Bisharp, I would have just, I would have played that differently if I would have known it was the Togekiss and not the Jirachi, and this is why I prefer Showdown to Wi-Fi most times, and because of the timer, but that's besides the point. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out Vivid's side down below, and for now, guys, this has been John Jr., signing off.